Hi, this is Dot, and you're watching me on Filmibeat. And also, I'm not a natural dancer, so different people had different skill sets when they came on board. Thoda bahut, but I'm not any expert. I'm a songwriter. I'm not necessarily the most technical singer or the most technical whatever.
Her mother is Sheena Kamath, who had played Chanda Narang in Band Baja Barat. Okay, the biscuit dialogue you all remember.
Yeah. She's just proud of me as a person and how I carry myself. But my mom, she used to do these little dots around the edges and little swirls and designs, and I used to be like, Mama, you're ruining the picture, you're supposed to do it inside the line, what are you doing, it's wrong. And my mom would just say, little dot never hurt anyone, but it adds so much to the picture. See, ultimately, it's all about the work.
Right.
It's just all about the work. None of this matters.
Hi guys, welcome to Filmibeat. This is Murtaza Iqbal, and today I'm with a celeb जिनको ना like लोगों को ना एक talent होना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है, पर इनके पास दो talent है. She's a wonderful actress and a fantastic singer. Well, I'm talking about none other than Dot, who is here with us today. Hi Dot, welcome to Filmibeat.
Hi, thanks for that introduction.
What is the best compliment that you have received till now for the Archies?
I think the thing that that feels really lovely to hear is that you seem very natural. Because obviously, as a new actor, not knowing much about it, I don't really know what that means, But people are saying it, so it feels lovely to hear that. I think, yeah.
Right. How has been this journey from being a singer to actor? Was acting planned ever, or it just happened?
No, it just happened. It just happened. I mean, I used to love acting in school and all, in school plays and musicals, and but that's how everybody does that.
Yeah.
So my thing was music, and I used to put up these YouTube songs on YouTube, and Zoya loved them. I didn't even know that she was listening to them, but she loved them, and she wanted Asymmetrical to be part of the film. So she approached me for that song, and then we were on a Zoom call from, like, I was literally in the UK, and we had this Zoom call where we were editing the lyrics, and while we were talking about that, she was like, do you act? Would you audition? And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And my mom is in theatre, so I called her up. I was like, Mama, how do you do an audition? And she said, read the script a million times. And she said, just do your best and be serious about it. If you're going to do it, be serious. So I took a lot of time to think about it and to prep it and to do the lines over and over. And I did the audition, a couple of auditions, and I got it. So it was just a stroke of luck.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, this movie is musical. There's lip syncing song and everything. And though, of course, we saw the skating video, which was very difficult for you guys. But do you think that somewhere on the other hand, you had an upper hand when it comes to maybe Suhana or Khushi, that you were a singer, so lip syncing was easy for you?
No.
Or did you give them tips, aisa thoda kar do?
No, nothing like that. I think everybody's done an amazing job on the film. And also I'm not a natural dancer, so different people had different skill sets when they came on board. I think no, I wasn't giving tips. So I think we played a lot of music together, and sometimes Agastya did come up to me a couple of times and be like, "How do you play this on the piano or whatever?" Because he had to play piano. So thoda bahut, but I'm not any expert. I'm a songwriter. I'm not necessarily the most technical singer or the most technical whatever. And lip syncing, I wonder if that's a completely different skill set, than to music.
Yeah.
So I think that was something that we all learned on the job for sure. Yeah.
Right. I would like to understand this, that as you said, the mother, people might not know. Her mother is Sheena Kamath, who had played Chanda Narang in Band Baja Barat. Okay, the biscuit dialogue you all remember.
Yeah.
How has she reacted to your performance in the Archies?
See, my mom did that film, and she's actually a theatre.
I know, in Delhi,
but she did that film as a one-off, and she's not the kind of person who'd be like, you do this, then I'll be proud of you.
Yeah.
She's just proud of me as a person and how I carry myself. And we had this thing at the premiere, which was just like, I was just crying because it's a difficult thing to do a film. I think people don't realize how much time and effort it takes, and it's a lot of energy also. So that release of like, wow, 2 years of work and we've made something, So my mom was very much present for that, and I'm so happy that she came for the premiere with me and shared that moment with me. Yeah.
Right. See, of course, I when I watched the film and the trailer and everything was everyone we had this kind of a thing that okay, there are three star kids coming in together, and I don't know if others would be giving that scope or not, but thankfully every actor has been given that perfect scope to perform everyone equally. Was there anywhere behind the back in your mind, if I'm making my debut, there are other people who have like a star kid. What should I do? Should I make my debut?
No.
Anything double
No, not at all.
thought of?
Not at all. We were just friends. It's plain and simple. We were just friends working together, helping each other out. We all had different parts to play, different things to learn, different things to do. Jughead had to learn how to play drums.
Yeah.
The girls had to learn how to skate. Everybody. I had to learn how to do hair things,
Yeah.
So the hair department was helping me a little bit figure out, what to do in those scenes. And we were all just each other's greatest cheerleaders. So it never felt like that. Yeah.
Right, and how was it to collaborate with Zoya? When we talk about Zoya, she's one of the best directors that we have. How was it to work with her?
She is a visionary. She just has this work ethic. I don't know what to say. Like she goes into whether it's on screen or off screen, whether it's the writing part or the directing part, or the editing or whatever it might be. She just has this razor sharp focus on the task at hand. I find that very inspiring. I find that very difficult to do myself, because it's very easy to get distracted and to lose sight of what you need to be thinking about. But every time she was working, she knew, and she wasn't also afraid to, I feel, experiment a little here and there. Little moments did come out of nowhere, and that's, I think, the beauty of any art form, that serendipity that happens.
Right.
So yeah, she definitely, she took advantage of what was around her in terms of, like, she found that, Jughead can beatbox in real life, so she put it in the film, things like that. Yeah.
I would like to understand this. This movie is in a very different era. You don't have to use mobile phones or something. How difficult was it to put yourself in that character? To take you are a kind of a Gen Z era right now, and that era is like 60s where things were very simple and very different. How difficult was it for you to put yourself in that zone?
See, honestly, to put myself in that zone, the real stars there, production design, costume, hair and makeup.
Right.
Because they just know what's up, and you go on to set, you already feel like that because they've put so much hard work into that. And you put on a costume and you get into hair and makeup. I had contact lenses in the film. So Natasha, she'd given me these green, because we're playing Anglo-Indians, so I had these green eyes. You put those on and you feel like it, and you step into the set, and every set is like, my favorite thing to do on this film was every time we had a new set. Because you get to discover a new place, a fictional place. So as someone who's not done film, that was very, very exciting, and that definitely helps you get into the zone. Yeah.
The name Dot is very different. Why did you select this name?
So Dot is like my moniker. It's my stage name.
Right.
And it's not a different person or persona. It's me only. But I wanted to have a name that represented who I am. So there's a story that between me and my mom, when we were very young. When I was very young, my mom was also younger, but whatever. When I was a kid is what I'm saying, 9, 10 years old. We used to fill in these coloring books together, and I am a perfectionist, so I like everything in the lines. I like everything perfect. I choose the right colors. I was that kind of kid. And but my mom, she used to do these little dots around the edges and little swirls and designs, and I used to be like, "Mama, you're ruining the picture. You're supposed to do it inside the lines. What are you doing? It's wrong." And my mom would just say, a little dot never hurt anyone, but it adds so much to the picture. A dot it's small, but it's significant, basically.
Yes.
So I that stuck with me, and I wanted to use that as my stage name. So it became Dot.
Right. Before I wrap up this game, I want to know, of course, Archies has released. Tell me, how many offers have you got? How are things after this? Because now I'm sure if you would be going out, people will be recognizing you. How the whole life has changed after the movie has come out?
I don't really feel like it's. I don't know how to say this. I still feel like the same person. So whatever is happening around me, I'm just like, just trying to stay calm a little bit, and See, ultimately, it's all about the work.
Right.
It's just all about the work. None of this matters. It's just about the next thing that I'm going to do, the next project, the next song, the next film, the next whatever, web series, whatever it might be.
Right.
So I'm just trying to little bit be calm and see what comes. Yeah.
Right. So have you been offered anything? That was my first
Not
part of
as
the
of yet.
question.
No, not as of yet. Just
Right. Even if you
auditioning.
guys, she would be like, okay, abhi main bata nahi sakti kind of. I'm sure she cannot reveal things.